any benefit on this, on Smith whatsoever. This is a brilliant start from Gerwyn Price. Beat Richie Edel's, Kim Ibrex, Dirk van Dijvenbode, and he was behind in sets in all those matches.
79.
Well, it's single and tops for a 12-dart opening leg. Well, that was well short, hit below the other dart. Not a catastrophe, but a little surprising.
95. Together when you require 40.
Let's see how far away this one is.
Yeah,
it's not far away at all, is it?
Second leg, Michael to throw first.
It wasn't far away at all from the epicenter of that segment.
Michael Smith
140.
has come through Ron Moulenkamp, Willie O'Connor and Johnny Clayton. That game with Clayton, wow, an absolute perler.
97.
If this is half that, it won't be played in the same spirit, though, I don't think, because Price just won't allow that. He'll want it full of adrenaline machismo, if you will. He'll want some niggle and aggression in it, whereas Clayton, anything but.
Yeah, he wants it rugby style, not golf Sunday.
Yes. I wish I'd have said it like that, John.
100.
As the statistics go for both players, you're kind of thinking if it just sticks to that, it won't even be a contest. Smith will win. Darts doesn't work that way. Double 18. It's all too simple. It's all too good. The first leg, 13 darter. For Price, that was a 12.
100.
Yeah, that's a great way to answer the beginning of a match. Both out of the gate cleanly.
Yeah.
Fair to say.
96.
After a rip-roarer. If you're just joining us, by the way, Peter Wright and Callum Ridds were involved in an absolute epic here. It was special. 5-4. Peter Wright got through. The crowd just kind of feeling their feet again. Getting stuck in again.
140.
And Price could possibly answer at 12. That was a 1-2-1 finish with a 12 with a 1-2-7 finish. He needs to as well. Smith on 85. Yes. It's the ball. And it's not near it.
Michael, you require 85.
45 tops. Bullseye.
60.
Well, they've both had a go at it. Smith was closer, but ultimately they both missed. So Price for the lead. Nearly missed the Big Ten there. Yeah, you heard the screen there. There's going to be plenty of that. Smith needs to be ready. He knows.
Yeah, Gerwyn calls it in before the referee does.
The referee, George Noble. He'll be working hard during this. He's got to keep things under wraps.
100.
The head-to-heads between these two do not make good reading for Michael Smith. He's not beaten Gerwyn Price since 2019. And that's 10 matches. And in those 10 matches, he's had 2 draws. So no wins since then.
177.
What a great attack from the Welshman here. Trying to wrap the set up so he doesn't come under pressure in a 5th leg holding the throw.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't hit a 180 yet. Is it 2 177s, Price?
123.
They look both to have settled, John. Don't you agree?
I hope not. I hope they're just warming up. Let's have 110 averages the whole way.
Tops for the set.
81. Michael, you require 84.
Missed the dart at tops for the set, Price. Will he be punished? Double 12. He's like lightning when he's on, Smith. And that is clinical. He's won 2 legs, taken out 1-2-1 and 84. No messing. Price said in his interview, John, didn't he, that if I play well, I'll win. Not just win this, but he wins the whole shebang. He believes that. He knows that. He's done it before.
93.
Yeah, well, it all depends how you define well.
How he defines well.
Yes.
140.
If Price thinks he's playing well, I don't think I've ever actually heard him say, I played well there but got beat. He's a bit like Van Gerwyn. Van Gerwyn believes that when he plays well, he wins.
95.
And sometimes it really isn't up for debate because they prove it. Just want to set this up. He's not going to go for it. Not a chance. Not a chance.
130.
Well, he's not trying to even bother winning them over. I mean, they don't deserve it. They boo him.
He couldn't care less.
And he shouldn't.
He could not care less. All he wants to do is win set after set after set. And when it equates to 5, here he has 1-0 up against Bully Boy. And so far, so good, John, because Smith averaging 106, Price 110. The longest leg of darts has been 15. There's been 1-2-1 finishes and 1-7-7s and a 180. All that in 5 legs.
Yeah, and we were wondering before this match if this match could actually live up to the standard of the first match, and so far it's surpassed it quite incredibly, because that was an incredible first match.
It really was. Since the semi-final in 2020, when he lost to Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price. He's won 13 out of his 14 matches since, which is quite staggering on the world stage as Smith. It's his second maximum. He's now at 29 for the event. That's Michael Smith's third 180. He's now at 30 for the event. He's got some way to go to beat the record. That's 71 by Gary Anderson.
Michael, you require 41.
That could be an easy 11-dart leg here to get this set underway. Double 10.
31.
And he's left 10. Never a good thing, really.
No. And he does like going for it. I'm not sure he'll split here. So he's splitting. Double 4. Very well done. These players of today, John, they seem to muck around and still go out in 15 darts.
Yeah, it's not right.
87.
It actually was right earlier. He was doing it quite often.
Yes. Well, so far we've had a hold of throw-a-thon.
140.
No breaks of throw.
No.
Which is a symptom of the 15-dart and less thing.
You normally get that, John, don't you, when two players are going at it and they're playing somewhere near their best.
Yes, and you need 12s and 11s to break throw, and there's been 112 in the game, but that was a hold of throw by Michael.
Yeah.
56.
Price has started over the last kind of year or so to be the man for the latter stages of events, where he's played okay to get to, say, this stage, and then he seems to fire up the afterburners and then just, they don't see him for dust. He's done it in the European tours quite often. Last year and not so much this year. They've not really taken place because of COVID, but in a few other events as well. Seems to get better and better. Doesn't suffer with fatigue very often.
Well,
he's moving. 51.
He didn't like the look of it.
85.
He probably thought, John, that he was going to hit another bullseye, because it was begging for one, wasn't it? 48 for tops now. Oh, that's good. Oh, my. When he flows like this, John, it's so simple. It looks too simple. Mesmeric. Michael Smith. When he wins tournaments, most of the time when he loses tournaments, it's all about how efficient he is on the outer ring. When he's doubling, he's on. He can appear sometimes impossible to beat.
60.
That was a bit of a subpar leg from Gerwyn, though. He didn't finish in 15 with the throw, which gave Michael the chance to break in 15.
And that's what happens.
And that's what happens.
140.
Just a little rushy second up. He knew it. He's out 180 in Price. He's out 140 in Price.
Michael, you're 121.
25, 60, 36. That's the way he likes to go.
Yeah, especially with the opponent
61.
not on a finish.
Yep.
It's fairly popular amongst the pros these days in that situation.
57. Michael, you require 56.
For 1-1. That is 1-1. That's how you retaliate when you lose the first set. You reel off legs 1, 2, and 3. Level game, 1-1. Wow. Price in the first set was averaging 110. In that set, he only averaged 182, just 82, and he got battered 3-0. He'll want to put that right, because if that continues for another 3 or 4 minutes, this set will go south as well.
Well, 55 only to open. Michael might be pretty eager to punish that. Oh, yeah.
120.
A little unlucky there.
Well, Price was really eager to throw there, knowing that Smith had to have a dart picked up for him.
140.
There we see the winning legs of set 1. They're all right, aren't they?
58.
Yeah, anything 15 or less equates to 100 average or better.
139.
Just a bit late on those two.
93. Get up in the 167.
Well, after kicking off 55, John, he's done really well here, Price.
42.
Well, you did have to say something.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
But he will be back for the 125, and if he gets the bull again, do you think he'll switch to 17s again? It was interesting when he did that.
Yeah, it was. Let's see.
25.
60 for tops. Smith on 130 is gettable. That is brilliant. When you've just lost a set, 3-zip, and playing poorly in it as well. It's just what you want to do.
97.
And yet another leg of 15 darts,
97.
which has been the longest winning leg.
Let's hope that doesn't change. Smith just chasing around the last 6 darts. Well, 9 actually.
100.
Michael Smith, when he lost to Michael Van Gerwen in the final in 2019. 3 of the sets, he had darts to win them, but he lost, ultimately losing in that final, of course. But he had Van Gerwen right where he wanted him at times, just couldn't finish him off. Just in the final of the match play as well in the Premier League. Ability is never in question.
Stability is the question.
Yes, John.
190. Well, it was 74.
Tops. Michael Smith doesn't walk on the last start, he reaches tops. When you walk, basically everything goes forward and the momentum of your body drags everything down. So to reach the highest target on the board is really difficult. When he stands there and keeps his form, he is deadly.
Oh, he's buzzing. Absolutely on fire.
85.
It's one of those kind of moments that might work.
Speed.
Just might work, Wayne.
You said that. I believe you actually, John.
60. Michael, you're going 141.
60. This is against the throw. 60. I know we were all thinking nines for a second, but John, it's against the throw. That's the important thing here.
Oh, yeah. And that's what we were keying on earlier. You need 11s and 12 dart legs against throw to break in a match like this.
Hang on. Double 13.
Oh, he's lucky there because it was a lower adjacent double.
Yeah.
So he didn't absolutely bust it. When it's the other way around, it's quite frustrating.
Well, you just said he was lucky. It may be ultimately unlucky, but not going to be.
100. Michael, you're going 18.
For a break of throw. His doubling has been deadly so far, and it continues. He's creating more chances right now than Gerwyn Price. He's had 16 darts at a double, and it's 7. Price has only had 8 darts at a double, and at 4. When you keep outscoring your opponent, you are keeping them under the cosh. And Price at the moment is getting battered from pillar to post.
Well, he had another 15 dart leg. Still the longest winning legs. And we're almost finished 3 sets here.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
It's quality scoring and quality double hitting from the pair of them. Smith is looking way more comfortable than Price right now. Big moments coming up here. This is a Price set. This is a set in which he threw first.
41.
But one slip can change everything.
Yeah, a big score needed here.
94.
Does leave the big fish. Oh, what a response.
Been a bit unlucky there.
97.
I don't like the last dart, so if he hits that, could have left it handy up. For the set. Price was on 170 earlier, didn't go for it. Smith never had a chance. More big moments.
Yeah, another of those for double 5. Bullet is. And it's in. Breaks straight back with a 15 dart leg with a 130 out. Goes with his 125 out in the first leg.
Yeah.
Really good crunch stamina there.
Yeah. So good under pressure, John, isn't he? And he knows it as well, doesn't he? And he knows what hurts. You know when you've done something to your opponent that's just not the norm. Smith didn't have a good leg. After 12 darts, he left 170. Normally in this match, after 12 darts, they're shooting at a double. This set has flip-flopped. He was being outplayed, Price. But Smith, the last leg and a bit, just gone to sleep a sec.
Yeah, he's got to sleep. He's only gone ton here.
Yeah, it's just not good enough, is it? And the last leg was the undoing of him in this set if he ultimately goes and loses it. But he's always got one of them in the lockup. That's his 8th.
What a big move, too, because now this 152 has to go for Price. And it just might go on double 16. He's not pleased with that. He knew it was there for the taking.
Not sure about the pausing every time for him. 51.
40.
That's what happens when you walk on the last start, Michael. You know that.
32.
For a 2-1 lead. The way he was staring those doubles down. The intensity in Gerwyn Price there. It wasn't looking like he was going to win that set. But that's what champions do. They turn it around. And he turned that set around in his favour. Now leads 2-1. Just calming himself down.
Good little period of darts here from Smith. Answering the call on his throw. Down to 84 after just 9.
44.
Do you actually envision a 2-set gap ever in this match?
I'll let you know after this set.
44.
I'm just impressed with the way that Price come back after losing the last set, and I'm impressed with the way Smith has dealt with this leg as well. Because the pressure was on
60.
him.
Michael, you require 40.
For a little 13 darter with the darts. 40.
Michael Smith.
There's not much fuss in this game, is there? Which is what we want. Who wants faffing, eh?
Oh, yeah, this is just playing. Playing of the finest instruments by the finest musicians.
Yeah.
140.
That's 6 60s. Smith has already had a go at a 1-4-1 for a 9. Can Price nail it?
Yeah, this is a tough leg to beat against throw.
41.
Double 12. That is astonishing. That is a 9-dart finish for Gerwyn Price. And the guys share a little knuckle touch. There was a bit of class from Michael Smith. Gerwyn Price, the world champ, the world #1, now nails a 9. That is the third one we've seen this year. Willie Borland got the first. Darius Labanauskas got the second, and now it's that man's turn. Just when he was thinking life couldn't get any better, he goes and does that. Anyway, forget all that. It's 1-1 in the fourth set.
Yeah, it was only a hole to throw away. Well, maybe we could have an answer of a 9 with a 9. You know, answering 180s with 180s is kind of passé.
I've kind of got the giggles a bit, John, because Michael Smith threw 6 darts in that leg.
59.
Astonishing. And Smith
90.
straight back in the next leg with big uns of his own. Don't you just love this?
Yeah, he's got an 11 dart potentially on tap. And really, Smith has control of this set, despite a 9 from Price.
90. Michael Iragon, 96.
I think Price is going to have to do something special here if he wants to win this set.
A 9 followed by an 11. It looks pathetic in contrast.
But how do you throw a 9 and you're still having to really come up with something else in order to stay alive in a set?
The set in which Michael van Gerwen nearly hit back-to-back 9s against James Wade a few years ago. He ended up losing that set.
100. Yeah, they're only nine's only guaranteed to help you if it's the fifth leg of the set. Ask Willie Borland. Or Levanauskis.
Yes.
They both were fifth.
Yes.
Fifth leg of a sets.
Yep.
But Price will take a second leg.
Yeah, he just needs to get this leg won. And then the pressure firmly on Smith. That was the 13th 9-darter, by the way, in the World Championships. Not this year, in the history.
96. Michael Irvine, 130.
Another. Double five. That is the set. That is astonishing. Michael Smith in a set that Gerwyn Price had a 9-darter has averaged 100. Quarter-final match. The winner will play James Wade in the semi-finals tomorrow. The other semi-finals, Peter Wright against Gary Anderson. It's darting drama all the way. Sit back, relax, enjoy.
Okay, Wayne, have you decided who deserves to lose this match yet?
No. The loser is not darts.
It's a trick question.
I know. And I never fell for it, did I? Did you notice that?
Yeah, you were
sharp.
101.
Smith averaging 104, Price 100.
96.
It's just glorious, it really is. And you know that these guys can just carry on.
131.
Yeah, they can get better.
Yes.
95. Get up in your 170.
This is too good. Ball.
145. Michael Irvine, 170.
Oh, he can't usurp him, can he? Oh, he can. I didn't expect that.
100.
I don't think he did either.
Get up in your 25.
Yeah, to clean up here. A double 12. Hold his throw. Don't want to give opportunities not to match this well played. And he's done just that. Big opportunity now for a break of throw in.
It's one of the worst darts we've seen thrown at a double, tops. The last thing Price wanted to hear, he turned his back, hoping to hear something like 50 scored or 60 scored, anything but game shot. And that's exactly what he heard. Said it before, say it again. When Michael Smith's doubling is on, he's imperious, he's incredibly difficult to beat.
Well, just as an update on the 15 dart situation, that was 15 darts. Still, the longest winning leg of the match is 15 darts.
Wow.
After 18 legs completed.
140.
And we know what the best leg was.
That was the... Oh, got it, yeah.
99.
Well, that makes life a bit difficult. Back upstairs for the 60.
58.
And they recovered the situation well there. Well, a fourth 180 would be more than welcome for him, but it's not going to happen. It's only a ton. So, after taking out 70 in the first leg, can Smith take out 116? Awkward.
38.
Not good at all.
Yeah, redemption time possibly for Price. Fumbles the dart, but that's okay. Gets the single. He's going to go retrieve the dart, and this is something which he does on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah.
Not so much in the World Championship. Tops it is.
88. Michael Irvine, 70.
And this is officially the first leg past the 15 dart mark now. A double 12. It's really getting
66.
sloppy.
Just when an opportunity represented itself, Michael Smith fouled. He'll be annoyed at that.
Third leg, Gerwyn to
The first dart at double 12 was decent. The second dart was rushed. There was a moment in the third set where Smith just made a couple of errors and got punished for them.
Thank you.
I wonder if he's going to get punished for that one poor dart. This is how brutal this game is.
100.
Well, as hard as it's been to break throw, the last 3 legs have been breaks of throw.
Yeah.
There's some wavering going on in the match now.
Yes, I agree, John. You just feel that the pop finishes that were going in, the 9 darters and all that, there seems to be a bit more tension in the game.
And it's still a long way to the finish line. Someone needs to win 5 sets.
Yeah.
Just the fatigue of having to deal with what the opponent's doing turn after turn is wearing them each down.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, when you know you can't make a mistake, that's when you're more likely to make a mistake.
33.
And Smith, who hit a 5 with his last dart in the last visit, is why he cannot finish here.
100.
So from 1-0 down in this set, can he go 2-1 up? Smith just can't keep his nose in front. He finds a way, Price. He really does. We know Smith makes it look ridiculoly easy. So it can be easy to kind of get sold that narrative of he's playing a lot better. Well, 100 average from Price,
60.
102 from Smith. But there's a chance now. This is like a game of chess, John, isn't it? Someone makes a false move. Someone makes a move where they think that their queen is kind of wrapped up and it's not.
58.
Now this is where stamina, mental stamina comes in.
90.
The physical stamina isn't as big an issue. Two players in their prime, really. They're conditioned to go for hours if need be.
93.
Yeah, I agree. That's not an issue at all. It's just coping with the relentless pressure that you're being put under.
96.
And knowing that one bad dart here and there can be the difference between champ and chump. So for a level set. I don't like that way. He's very, very good at tarps, or maybe if he wants to leave 36 some other way.
Yeah, I agree. Price quite likes that way on 108. And he gets the 108. Gerwyn Price goes 1 set ahead with a 108 finish, 4 17s and tops.
Winner of this quarter-final will play James Wade in the semi-finals that are tomorrow evening. It's darting drama all the way, and there's plenty more of it in this. But John, we were just discussing during the break the way that Price bounced back after losing that previous set with the 9 darter in it. That was his only plus point, wasn't it?
Well, he really displayed the poise of a world champ and world number 1. He said, okay, I just have to keep at this. And Smith's showing some of that same poise there. He's like, okay, I'm down a set. I have to win here.
60.
And a few sets ago, maybe 3 sets ago, I was asking you if you thought it would ever get more than 1 set different.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think no. Pretty sure no.
And like I said then, I'll let you know after this set.
And you accuse me of sitting on the fence.
Yeah, but I do it in a joking way. You do it because you just don't know. Oh, wow. It's just an exhibition shot. I love it. As soon as he wants 40, just go 2 double 10s, Michael. Wrap it up whatever way you like, pal. We've had a 9. Why don't we have a 10?
Well, 11's pretty good. We'll have to settle for it. Great way to open set 6 for Michael Smith.
Brilliant.
really settles the things down for him in his own head. Any turmoil, any angst, it's gone. He knows he's not winning, but he also doesn't feel like he's going to lose.
Yeah.
93.
There's been 15 180s in this match so far. 12-3.
140.
There we see it. There's out 140 in him as well.
140.
It's the big shots.
Yeah, he had to pad that lead, so
yeah.
Gerwyn just can't catch up with one now.
59.
Does like to drop a dart, Price.
You know that players can actually peek at the stuff we see on the screens at the side of the room.
Yeah, they can sometimes, yeah.
So sometimes they know what we're talking about. They can't hear us, but they know the stats that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I know this because I used to do it myself once in a while.
43.
So when they're averaging, it's kind of on the percentages, like 15, and they know we're saying pathetic.
Why is he still playing?
Players don't listen to us, John. Oh, dear.
99.
For 2-0.
28.
And this, John, for the first time in quite a while, it seemed really since the second set, it seems like Smith has had just that little bit of breathing space.
Well, he's won 2 legs in 24 darts. That's going to win most arguments.
He won the full set with a set average of 121. He's averaging 122 in this.
Yeah, he can outdo that. If he has a 12-dart leg in this leg, he'll outdo that.
60.
He won't like that. There we see, set by set.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. They look a little out of whack or something. They're way too high.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous again. Well, that was unlucky. He didn't like that last start, did he? Smith could leave 30 here because I'll tell you what, he likes 30.
Yeah, he does. He likes a lot of the bottom odd doubles, the 38 as well.
Well, his favourite double is double 10.
Michael, you require 30.
And this is right next door. This will be for another 3-zip set. That is a 3-zip set. There's been 2 of them in this match. And they've both gone to Smith. We have a level game, but Michael Smith has won 14 legs to Price's 10. He's averaging 103 to Price's 98. Is it 10 more 180s than Price? Is it more 140s than Price? His double percentage is the same as Price.
Yeah, and as I was talking about earlier, if you have the same double percentage, but you're getting the doubles first, chances are you're winning the match.
Yeah. Michael Smith is just so like Gary Anderson in terms of when they hit doubles, they win. It's all about the outer ring for the pair of them. And we know what happens when Gary Anderson starts hitting doubles. He wins world titles. Is this going to be the time that it happens for Michael Smith as well? I know this is only a quarter-final.
77.
But one job at a time, eh?
Well, that 77 gives Price 6 darts from 205, and he's more than happy to oblige applying some pressure.
78.
Well, that treble 1 undermined a good effort. Although 127, we know Gerwyn can pop that out. He likes his high finishes. He's got 4 already. Michael has 3. Could this be 8 total? No, not on that visit. Maybe Michael will oblige.
It was a real sloppy last start from Michael Smith in the previous visit.
Yeah, that's not so hot either.
Gerwyn requires 72.
48 for 24.
He's on the first leg. Gerwyn Price. Second leg, Michael to throw.
I don't think I've seen anyone so disappointed with taking out 72 and 2 darts.
100.
Well, that was, in fact, the longest winning leg of the match at 17, eclipsing the old record of 16, which there was one of.
48% for Smith and 50% for Price on the doubles, as well as all the big scores. It's kind of not surprising. And that's number 14 for Smith.
93.
There's just been so little letdown in this match, even though it's such a length.
Yeah.
Just the standard.
140.
They've done their very best to keep it at its highest.
You can see why Michael Smith is so highly regarded and has been for more or less a decade now, because when he's flowing, double four,
77.
it just all looks so simple, so easy. There he goes, a former rugby player dropping the dart for the 11th time.
Is there any thought that maybe Michael regret going that particular path and leaving double two?
No, he loves double two, John.
Well, he should do it. It's next to those other doubles he likes.
Those other doubles. Double one. No drama.
Michael Smith, third leg, Gerwyn to throw first.
I think that's 173 darts he's dropped in this match now. I'm making that up. What I'm saying is it's a lot.
140.
I don't see it as any kind of tell or anything, do you, John? Not like Phil Taylor when he used to
100.
bite his flights. That was always a tell, apparently.
Yeah, the bigger the bite, the more trouble he was in.
Yeah, the more trouble you were in.
57.
You weren't in trouble in 2003, though, were you, John? Hey? Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Oh.
It was fun. Good dart matches are fun.
Yeah,
96.
They are. I hope these guys are enjoying them.
Wait. It's hard to enjoy a match if you lose it of this quality, especially when the winner's likely to be favored to take the title.
Yeah, they both fancy their chances. So this is going to be the double hitting contest. 18 for tops. Huge moments here, massive.
35.
Wow, that could be the turning point. We are getting to that stage now. 54 for double 10. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Saying rubbish. Not about Smith's darts, about him not taking out the 75s.
Yep. Another 14 dart leg for Smith.
140.
Smith's won 16 legs, and his longest winning leg is 15.
It's just the brutality around the 60 when he's in it, John. And the double hitting when there's these little combinations, like the 74 he took out. Okay, the 70 kind of meant nothing, but there was a 94 in the first set with a 1-2-1. There's a 130 in there as well.
Yeah, he's just that touch sharper, and this is what we've been talking about.
Yes.
Not that Price hasn't been fantastic through the tournament, but Smith's just been that little extra bit sharper in his matches, and needed to be in most, including here.
I was going to say he's a little bit sharper in this match, but he cannot get away from Price. May go bullseye here, be a good dart if he does.
Well, we know how good Gerwyn Price is at hanging in close matches.
65.
Price is almost the ultimate battler in darts. He won't be liking that dart. 54 lap 14 leaves tops, but Smith, with the pop finishes, as you say, highly likely to take a set.
Decided to stay there. I'm a bit surprised at that. He must have liked it. Well, this would be a break back. I said it was big moments. Got 2 darts. That's fantastic. That really is. Now, he's throwing for the set. It was likely he was odds against there to win this set, and Smith would have had the upper hand, but now it's Price. Finds a way. He just finds a way.
He's been getting some 140s lately, catching up in the table.
59.
And Smith's been phenomenal, as you can see, 18 140s, 14 180s, but Price, he's hanging in there. And he's ahead right now in the match. Everything's level, but the score's in this leg, and it's Price's throw, and he's ahead.
40.
It's timing. And he refuses to buckle under pressure.
93.
And Smith's thrown 6 darts and had 2 trebleless visits. Wow, what a time 55. To put in a stinker of a leg.
128.
Looking for a 51.
54.
Whilst it's a mess of a setup when your opponent's on 3-4-7, no panic. Oh, there may be panic.
That's a 16. And tops to go ahead 4-3. Yes, he posed. He had poise. He delivered, and he gives a cool look to our camera saying, I'm ahead 4-3. There's nothing can stop me.
Like Laura said, the 9-darter, Gerwyn Price's first ever televised 9-darter too.
And it's
at the World Championships on the biggest stage. All the sets have gone with throw. So, quite simple, John. We're going to go to a last set thriller.
96.
Well, Smith has that in mind. Listen, he's been down a set 3 other occasions and managed to rectify it.
Yep.
85.
And 2 of those have been to zip. So why not again?
57.
Yeah, in some ways, you could argue Smith has played better, had better quality, but in the match overall,
59.
in this particular match overall, and despite that, the whole aspect of having to throw and no sets being broken, it is sort of kept them at bay.
Yes.
It's kept them from threatening winning and getting ahead of Price.
Yeah. As we can see, 4-3 up in sets, Price, but 3 behind on legs. It's all about winning the right legs.
$140.
Well, this is something here. 140 to leave 77. And now Smith, to hold his throw, needs 151. Yes, treble 17. Yes, tops.
131.
You can't walk on the last dart for tops. This feels like a real attack. This just feels like he knows. He knows this is
37.
the moment or the moments that make up.
20.
When you're a set away, you feel that your opponent knows that they can panic at any moment. But Smith withstanding that. Price is very, very good at seeing the finishing line and getting over it.
Well, in fact, that was the first leg Smith won in the whole match of over 15 darts. It was a 16-dart leg, and that just shows how hard it's been for him to win legs.
Yes.
Price just does not give you second chances.
Well, the averages of Price have been around 98, 99, 100 the whole way. And that is difficult, John, because it's not up and down performance, it's relentless. And Smith has been above a ton since dart 2.
That's sort of an average, that 98, 99. It's so steady, it's like a wall.
It can beat anything, can't it?
Yeah, it's hard to get over.
Yeah.
101. Got over in New York, 164.
They're both on 164. Who will make the best effort at it?
Well, the one who takes it out is what Michael's thinking.
Yeah. Well, 3 sliders.
35.
3 sliders.
Gerwyn, you require 78.
This is getting a bit nitty-gritty for Smith now.
He's on the second leg. Gerwyn Price. Third leg, Michael to throw first.
Smith doesn't need to be told how important this leg is to him.
100.
Only a ton with a 61st start.
Thank you. Thank you.
Someone there clearly putting Price off by design, and he's had enough of it. And I don't blame him. There's no need for it. Chuck him out. It's a brilliant game in the World Championship, playing for semi-final spots. Just sick and tired of the abuse that he's been getting from maybe a particular person that may lose their £2 bet. Get him out.
And I love, absolutely love that he hit the treble 20 on that dart.
So do I.
That speaks so much better than his complaint, really.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he shouldn't complain. I'm not saying he was wrong to do so.
No,
I'm just saying making the shot is the ultimate answer.
Yeah.
140.
Well, he got a little carried away there, Smith, because he should have switched.
Yeah. And here's some thinking.
128.
He's now relying on Price to not take this out. This game could be over in about 3 minutes if this goes in. It's not going to go in. Smith has to get it. This simply has to go.
Yeah, he just looked up at the scores. He knows it. That's a 1. What was it? 20, so double 10. And look at how quickly Gerwyn gets into this leg and into the treble 20. He's completely in attack mode.
Yeah, I felt that in the first leg, John. Credit to Michael Smith. Withstanding the pressure. And when you know you're more or less one mistake away from going out in the World Championships, it's a horrendous feeling. You can feel desperate. But they weren't desperate, they were magnificent. That's his 16th.
And
77.
Not much of a response there either, so Smith's got the edge against the throw. Just composing himself. He probably has, well, he does have 6 darts. He probably has 9.
58.
But that's not how you want to start off. That pause did him no good.
140. Michael, 167.
This is attack. Incredible. Bullseye.
And that was so needed as well. It was a
100.
great effort, but it might be for naught. 2 darts for tops if he needs them. Double 10 to force a 5th leg. And there's the yellow. Gerwyn Price. He still isn't across the line, though, because it's Michael Smith's throw in this deciding leg in set 8.
This is the 4th set that's gone to the deciding leg. All the other sets, the remaining 3 that have gone to the last leg, Price has won them all. Wow. What composure.
139.
John, the want, the determination is staggering from both.
Yes, well, every leg with throw in this set.
140.
The staunch defense of the throw. It's a thing. But the attack is also a thing. But Smith has it in his own hands. 240, 6 darts.
Yep.
You have to get at least a 140.
96.
In my mind, that's just not enough. Price has this match in his sights.
Yeah. He said to Smith, if you want to stay in this game, pal, you better take out 144.
128.
This
you require 42.
is for the match. The dart at tops maybe just unsettling him. It wasn't good. Or maybe it was the crowd that unsettled him. Doesn't like it.
Oh, why would he? He doesn't like being in a 9th set. Michael Smith sure does. I don't think he's enjoying it necessarily, but he's got to be a little bit relieved. But you can't have any letdown. Neither player. They got to be going 100% right now. It's a dash to the line.
140.
Gerwyn Price has had 2 match darts. 1 at tops, 1 at 10s.
120.
Will he get any more? Been a brutal game of darts. Been a brilliant game of darts. It just feels, John, doesn't it, that yes, it's going to be something outrageous, catastrophic even from a player, where you just think that the other one is going to mop up.
53.
Well, it's the advantage of throw. The last 6 legs have gone with that advantage.
Yeah.
100.
And defending, John, is so difficult. But once you have defended your throw, you can at least relax and flow, knowing that it can't be catastrophic.
Well, it's been those 6 legs holding throw, and I'm feeling like the next breakup throw might be the one that wins the match.
Yeah.
Not maybe immediately, but in effect.
Tops now. Huge moments again.
92. Michael, you require 48.
For an early break in this deciding set. He fumbled that. Has that put him off? The answer is no. And you just saw Michael Smith. He took a gulp. He also had a little stretch with his shoulders. There's tension here. Price, he had darts to win the match. Then he just had darts to win that leg. Right now, he's being found wanting. Smith has him. Smith has him right where he wants him.
And he's starting to get a look on his face. Only a ton there, but the confidence, it's starting to be etched back on Michael's face.
Yeah.
77.
It's changed from dire concern to a bit of absolute certainty.
He's got
60.
to not get in front of himself, though, John, has he? Michael Smith knows he's got his man right where he wants him. It's easier to get all wrapped up in it rather than just focus.
Gerwyn Price, he's in pickle after pickle. But he can escape here.
33.
We know he's capable of the escapes.
Yeah. Yeah, if he gets away without losing this leg, this will be amazing. Oh, wow.
140.
What a fascinating game this is. 57. Still 57. Bullseye. Staggering. Stunning. Brilliant. Michael Smith, he's a leg away from a place in the semi-final. It sounds like it's doable. It sounds like it's okay. It sounds like he's nearly crossed the line. He hasn't.
As that 180 call verifies.
40.
Nothing about this since Dart 1 has been simple for either player.
That's sort of a business as normal for Price, it seems.
Yeah.
140.
This leg really feels like a freebie for Smith. You can try and throw everything at it, knowing that if you lose it, it's not a problem. If you win it, you're through. But the way that Price is handling himself here.
97. Get up during 128.
60. 60 double 4.
88.
A lot of comfort there now, but all depends what kind of pressure comes down on him. Oh, massive, massive. That's plenty.
40. He's on the third
That's
leg.
composure.
Especially after that first start. That does nothing for the Constitution when that one goes over the double one.
John, I was actually thinking he'll do well to hit the board here. My head would have been gone, mind you. It would have been 4 sets all with Michael Smith playing like this. Let's be fair.
130.
So Michael Smith is 401 points away.
And Price is thinking, outscore every visit, and I'll get the first chance for double, and I'll be okay.
And Smith is thinking, though, John. That's the problem.
Easy one.
He's not getting outscored by that much, though. He's still got a chance just to settle back in. Oh, he's thinking, you're right.
He's thinking all right.
Head shaking, and he got a start in the treble there.
Yeah.
That's fortunate.
A ton hurts. A ton hurts. That doesn't hurt.
Well, it hurts Gerwyn. That was painful, that treble one.
That could be fatal. Well, he's hit 16 180s. Can he hit 17? The answer's no.
140.
But this is 25th 140. There's been 50 in this match. Oh, this is astonishing. There's the reaction from Price.
38.
Another. Double 12. They've both had a match start. They've both had a go at it.
And a 110 to try and save it. Oh, the perfect 60. A 10. Nods his head. Tops to keep it going.
90.
He is angry. He is livid. And he's got every right to.
Michael, you require 24.
For a place in the semi-final. Michael Smith wins an absolute humdinger. And the reigning world champion is out. The world #1, he's out. He was part of an absolute pearler of a game, but he loses to Michael Smith by 5 sets to 4. Price had 2 match starts himself to win the match by 5 sets to 3.